Good guys. Today's 5 May 2026. Honestly, it's been a while. Today's topic we're going to directly talk about. No more further ado. We're going to talk about the direct topic here is that spend some time designing your future. It sounds kind of hilarious and like absurd, but I'm gonna share with you here. Listen to me, right? But first, before we're gonna talk how, we're gonna talk why and what, okay? What is particularly in particular designing the future? I mean, what the hell designing the future? Sounds crazy that we all might also think have a perspective that have a view that designing the future is not as determined is the probability and statistics that build on. We cannot determine what we are in the future. But that's the big thing that actually hinder you from the beyond your limit. I had to say that because you in the real perspective, I mean, look at the advantages and disadvantages you got. It's obviously there's nothing you get from that. Okay, you know that life is not that easy, and life you cannot easily totally determine what you are gonna be in the future. It depends on the luckiness. It depends on the situation. It depends on the world. It depends on everything in our environment and so on. But keep that view in the long term. Just get you to the point of nowhere. How to say? When we artists, it's like it's all. There's nothing there for us to just. You might also use this as a excuse for not trying hard. And use this excuse that this life's hard, that we're not trying enough, like we're trying enough, but we are not already actually not only because of the environment and so on or what the fuck. It's about the mindset. It's about what we are determining, what we are. Even when you are failure, you trying your best is already a victory of yourself. Yeah, it's already something which is wonderful, right? So why don't you just keep that mindset and make it steadily becomes the excuse of everything in your life? What the fuck? Okay. So we're going to talk about the design the future, and that's all the ordinary view of us when it comes to design the future, things and so on. But for me, designing the future is that we're setting goals for the future. You get ready, all right? I mean, preparing is not means that you can conquer the goals, but the person who prepare the goals is a person who are flexible, instantly flexible when the situation change, and it obviously can actually increase the chance of you for getting achieve the goal, obviously, right? So why don't we just like that? According the research, the person who designed the goal has more 70% that they could conquer the goal more than the person who just think of the goal enough, but they don't actually think about it. They just not write it down or yep. They just don't realize it. Mm, yeah, somehow. So, my advice here is that it's not a waste of time to spend some time every day just to set your goals, set your every day, set in the future, in the long term too. Why? Obviously, that as I said, that is why that's one reason, right? Is that a person who is very flexible, in long term, they could increase the chance to get to conquer the goal. And the second reason is that setting goal made you think differently, made you stick to the thing that you could not actually, you could do things that you just do things to it just even eventually conquer the goal. Just not do not make you get around and beat around the bush, and you can get out of nowhere. Okay, obviously you're gonna be lost in the circle of yourself, the circle of goals, and so just put on goal for one thing you want to do. So putting goals are important. Yep, after all, as I said here, even like in the literature, you're gonna be write a lecture about something. You're gonna write a essay about something where you have no goal to do, you have no framework, you have no like outline. Something's outline is also a goal that you have to conquer. Like it's the standard that you have to achieve, and you can depend on that. If you have no goal, you just do it in instinct. Yeah, it's like I also had a new perspective about real successful people. Is that successful people, the most successful people is the who they get the most um, change compared to the instinct that humans have. I mean, they develop, they have different knowledge, different mindset. That mindset which is very special compared to the available, the inherent mindsets, like the instinctive, and that's why. I also one more perspective I'm sharing with you about the successful people. So the third reason is that we'll say goal design our goal for the future. You be disciplined. Yeah, that's right. You be disciplined. You know what you want to do. After all, you might just strolling around the day. You have nothing to do, but you have your goal. This is just one thing. You just know that you just complete that, and the whole day you just do things that is enough, because you already completed your most important goal for the day. Yeah, and just choose the hardest one for that. The question here I always put to ask out the 80-20 question here. The 80-20 goal is that what is the most important thing that one important thing that I can do that makes the other things become easier or unnecessary. Yep. Okay. So how can you do that? How? I don't. In particularly, I'm not a person who very usually often put design the goal and just share with you. In order to do that, I want to explore it and start off with it. But the only shorts I can share with you is that the team. Jim Rohn, his book, Seven Strategies for Wealth and Happiness. This book is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. So it included me talking about setting goals and design the future. And in short, so you could is a mind that as an example. So that's our charity, that's all charity, and see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.